Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Monday, August the 12th, 2013, and here's today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. Just a quick reminder, if you've not been to the website yet, go check it out. There's a lot of free education information on the site. At the same time, if you're interested in joining our prop firm or checking out our education course, you can contact me at ccooper at wallstreettrading.com. So let's go ahead and get into the video here. I want to start off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading. Actually, let me see how the different ETF sectors are trading today here. You can see the SPY is down 27 cents. The Nasdaq is up 12 cents, 12 and a half cents, and the IWM, the Russell 2000, is showing the most strength today. It's up 0.37%. We are we are in a nice little downtrend this morning. We gapped down. They filled the gap up here. We got rejected right at the gap fill at the previous day's close around this 169.30 area. So then we're going to be looking to see if this catches some support down here around the 168.90. You can see this prior pivot right there. It could hold as support. Then we could rally right back up and try to break past the previous day's close. If we break back below that 168.90 area, look for us to catch support around the previous day's lows, 168.72, and then look for that opening price. We break above the previous day's close, look for them to try to rally back up towards yesterday's opening price, or Friday's opening price around 169.60. One thing that I want to highlight to you guys here, one little clue that you guys could have used to kind of get an idea if the market was in a setup in a scenario where you could buy the open, right, was pre-market. First of all, the market was already down. We were coming into a support area of 168 of support on the SPY, which is the key level on the daily chart. You guys can see that on your own screens. And we hit 168 pre-market. We rallied off that 168 level. We traded in a nice range between 168.30 and 168.46 going into the open. And then around 7:30 or so, let's see what time is this here. Around 8:45. You can see here around 8:45 they broke the SPY, the S&P 500, outside of that pre-market range, pulled back to the retest of prior resistance, now support. It held, and it gave you a nice trigger to get long with confidence over that 5-minute bar high, which also matched up with a little trigger to get long over that early morning high. So this is a perfect example of a channel range break play that pulls back to retest holds, forms a little hammer, and they bought it right up, and right to gap fill we went. So um, looking at that analysis pre-market would have gave you a conviction to get long some of these stocks that got upgraded, like LinkedIn, some of these buy setups that we had on the charts, like VMW, Pandora. These are a couple of names that we talked about this morning. And we actually have two people that are in the office down here in Miami trading with us, so I was not able to call out any of the trades or anything on the Facebook or in the chat room, but we are looking at the right stocks this morning over here. So if you take a look at the the S&P 500 futures, again, we sold off overnight Sunday. We opened down a little bit, gave you a nice little channel range, nice little bear channel. They broke us down. We sold down all the way from 1686 to 1676. So we were down about 10 handles this morning. They rallied us right off those lows. Remember, 1680 has been the key level, so the fact that we were able to get back above 1680 was a good buy. And over 1681 triggered the long there, and they rallied us up to 1688. And you can see now we're just chopping around here on the 5-minute chart. Again, that was a nice little entry to get long the ES and catch that nice little move there. Aside from that, real quick, again, we're not really that active over here. We have a little training going on today, but real quick, you can see some of the stocks we were watching that we actually highlighted to these guys before the market open was Pandora. Right, we talked about the upgrade in LinkedIn. Off of the upgrade in LinkedIn, these online stocks were in focus. Pandora had a nice little breakout over the previous day's highs, 1995, call it 20, and made a nice little run up from 1995 to 2044, and actually gave you a nice little range to get long, a nice little tight stop to get long over the high of that 5-minute bar, with the stop below the low of the day there, or below 1950 or so, triggered along over 1975. So you had about 25 cents risk on that opening trade. Also, VMW was a strong chart. We traded this one last week, and this one gave a nice little clear pattern here with this nice little bull flag. All right, nice little up move, sideways consolidation, and nice little breakout. And now you can see it actually formed a higher pivot low in front of that support level. So prior breakout, Gave you just about a retest, but actually caught support at that 50-day moving average and then reversed back to the highs. This stock should go back up and retest those highs as long as it could hold above the previous day's highs. This red line right here around 85, 80 or so, but looks pretty good. Keep an eye on VMW for the afternoon session. Aside from that, let's see here what else is going on. I think the financials are a little bit weak today. GDX gold miners are strong. Home builders are strong. Transports are strong. Some weak sectors today. The real estate stocks, the biotechs. So there's some action out there, guys. Just got to make sure you pick your spots right. Energy's weak. Technology's mixed. Financials are mixed. And it's kind of a mixed breath going on here versus advances decliners. And that's about it, guys. Oh, one more thing to take note of: the commodities are having another fall through strong day, especially in the gold. Have a great day, folks. I'll catch you guys for the after the bell market summary video after the close. Cheers.